Hello. So this is the demo of the Slash app and the value that it provides. So here we have our Slash app. So if we go to the app section, we can see the Slash app here. So as we can see here, so SaaS Slash is the only super app that helps users to interact with their CRM. So we install the Slash app in the workspace and we provide authorization to a Salesforce user so that the Slash app and can connect to Salesforce, so that we can interact with the CRM Salesforce platform with using the simple commands and simple shortcuts. So using this, the efficiency can be increased by 18% and collaboration can also be improved to a greater extent with employees, partners, and customers. So here we have the slash app here, and this is the base command for our slash app, that is slash slash. So this is the base command. So once I go to and it can be any context. It can be a channel context or it can be just a user context. So suppose I go to some particular user context, or suppose I take some channel context here. For example, let's take service care. So suppose I go to service care, or suppose I go to any test channel, and here I execute a base command. So this is our base command, the slash command. So the base command once hit on opens up a model called categories. So here all the actions, so basically all the functionalities that we have implemented in slash is in the form of actions. So we have actions in the slash app is formed using actions. So here all the actions that are there are categorized into different categories. So all the sales actions are categorized into sales, all the utility actions are categorized into utility, finance, communication, pre-sales, travel. So suppose I select sales, and suppose I select create lead. So these are all the sales actions that we can do in Slack. Like suppose I can create a lead from Slack. A lead will be created in the backend in Salesforce, as Salesforce and Slack app are connected. So as soon as I create a lead in Slack, a lead in the backend will be created in Salesforce. So when I hit on next, so we land up on the lead creation form. So we can just create a lead. Suppose I give something Sahana, company Septis, phone number. As soon as we hit on submit here, so we'll get a message that lead is converted, lead is created successfully, and the lead would be created in Salesforce too. So here we have commands, we have slash commands, and we also have shortcuts. So if I go to shortcuts here, so if we search slash in shortcuts, we can see the slash shortcuts here. So slash sales slash category. So directly instead of selecting a category, in category selecting something, so here we can directly go to shortcuts and select this particular option, and we directly land up on this page. Here we want select a particular action. Suppose I go to sales again, and I can select a create invoice, create a lead, convert lead, any other option. These are all the sales actions that are categorized into sales. So here we have another command. Suppose a user doesn't know what to execute, then we have a command called help. So this is slash help command. So we have to type slash hyphen help. So once we type slash hyphen help, it will take us to the slash command help. So here we'll be getting what is the action name. So which category it comes under, and it is we have aliases. So which I'll be telling shortly. So we have something called aliases for each action. So we'll be getting all the information along with description here. So if you can see here, we have an action called chat gpt. Category, it comes under category utility, alias is chat gpt. Description is, this action helps to interact with openai system. Additional information, you can put the question there, so in order to get a response. So similarly, all the commands are given here with the description, with their alias names, which category that it comes under. So this is the help thing. And how to use aliases. So aliases is nothing but just the short forms for the particular actions. In the actions name can be long and it is very difficult to remember. Here these alias names are fully configurable. So all these alias name is admin configurable, depending on the flexibility of the user, what alias name they want for the particular action, it can be configured. So suppose I have slash hyphen c sales. So hyphen c is for category. Suppose I want to see the sales category actions, I can directly hit this command. So slash hyphen c category, if I hit, then it will directly take me to the sales actions page. We can see all the sales actions here. So this is another thing. Suppose I want help for just sales category for no other actions. So we can type slash hyphen c sales hyphen c help. So it will show me all the commands that are there under the sales category. So this is another command, or I can directly, if I know the alias name for particular action, suppose for create lead, we have an alias name as QL. So I can directly type QL. So if we type slash QL, so QL is a alias name for the particular action for creating a lead. So if I type slash QL, it will directly take me to the lead creation page. So this is another thing. And we have something called message event capturing also. So you can type a message here and the system will automatically detect what you are typing. So suppose like the question that is visible here. So I type something like, I need to travel Delhi on 22nd Jan, something like this. I hit, and automatically the Slack app will suggest like, are you looking to create a travel request? Is if yes, click the below button. So there will be automatic suggestion based on the message that we are trying to ask. So suppose I'm trying to ask a question in a particular channel, the Slack app will automatically detect what you're trying to ask and will suggest some action. So creating a travel request is an action there. So if we click on create travel request, a form will open in order to raise a travel request. So by filling the form details here, we can create a travel request. So this is message event capturing that we are doing. So like the slash app captures whatever you are trying to ask, and it will suggest automatically the actions that it might relate to. Yeah, and like this is the like a big brief demo of whatever we have been trying to do. And like we can connect to some external system also using Salesforce. So for that we can, suppose I want to check something using chat gpt. I have an alias name called slash chat gpt. I can click that and it will directly take me to chat gpt. And I can ask a question here. So I can ask a question here, what is the weather today? So weather today in Goa. Once I hit on submit, be getting a response. So this is an example of external integration. So I'll be getting a response from ChatGPT. So the weather today in Goa is sunny with with a high of 30 degree and a low of 27 degrees Celsius. So this like is a brief demo of whatever we have been trying to do with Slash. Thank you.